we are here in Madrid with Austria. First pre-party. We're so excited to chat with them. Let's do this.
Hi everyone.
Bye.
So yeah, as I just said, first pre-party, how are you finding the bubble, as everyone calls it?
So
Crazy.
it's even better than everybody told us it was gonna be. Like,
Yeah,
it's
the amount of people giving us like love, we're receiving so much love and hugs.
so
I had so many hugs yesterday. I just love
we're like very much hug people.
Yeah.
So we're just going around and hugging everyone. It's been
Just
like
hug
really
us,
cool. And
you
like
know,
the
like-
Eurovision fans of Spain, we're like so kind to us. So, yeah, we're just very happy to be here.
Yeah.
Amazing. And just wider, the reaction to your song, it's been amazing. I mean,
Yeah,
Tell
we
me
never
about that.
We never thought that people would like it that much. Actually, we thought they were either gonna hate it or love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're just overwhelmed that people like it
Yeah.
actually a lot.
Yeah, we were just going with the flow. We submitted a song that we believe in a lot. We knew that it had potential, but we didn't know what that potential was. So it could have gone either way. It's very controversial. It's not something you hear every day. So we were like, let's just go with it. Go with our gut feeling. And in the end, people really liked it, and the fact that they like analyzed the lyrics and just really put time into like understanding what we want to say. It's been
Yeah.
just
We
so
saw
mind blowing.
So many reaction videos of people like analyzing like
just-
every word.
Yeah.
It was like, wow.
We were just crying, bawling our eyes
We
out.
even didn't do that. Like
Yeah, we're
analyzing
like,
every
people
word,
started teaching us about our own song, and we were like, yes, that makes so
Yeah.
much sense.
So I mean, let's do a bit of that. Let's get into, the lyrics. I mean, the obvious question is Edgar Allan Poe. Is that, what was the reason behind picking Edgar in particular? And yeah, talk a bit about.
Yes,
Well,
what
it
it's
was
all about.
kind of spontaneous though.
yeah,
from
it
your
was
side.
not. It was not planned, right? It was. We wish we could say it was a genius decision from the get go. It wasn't. It was. We did it for fun, basically.
Yeah.
We wanted to make people laugh at the listening party at the Czech Eurovision camp where we wrote the song.
Yeah.
But then you had like, she had a moment. I don't know what she did, but she had a moment where she was like grabbing out of her brain, like from the back of her brain, like somewhere in between, She was like, "There's a ghost in my body and he's a lyricist. It is Edgar Allan Poe." And I was like, "Why? Why Edgar Allan Poe?"
Like Ronnie, the producer from the session, he turned around and he was like, "Who the fuck is Edgar?" Because he genuinely didn't know who
Yeah.
Edgar Allan Poe is, and we were like, "Yes,
We're gonna
let's keep
take
that
that
lyric."
sentence.
We love that. Like, of course, we changed it to "Who the hell is Edgar?" because of the
because
EB
we're
rules.
good people, Oh,
It's a family show. Yeah.
Also, it is Edgar Allan Poe, and he's writing like a bitch instead of, and he can't resist. But we had to change that as
yeah,
well.
children are watching as well. So.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't want to
sure.
teach them the bad words though.
Yeah, it's not gonna be on us.
And I read that a lot of it is about the songwriting process itself, and it's particularly about being taken seriously as a female songwriter.
Yes.
Yeah.
That came afterwards actually, because you were like reading a lot about Edgar Allan Poe, and then it turned out that he was like the first writer who made money with his writing, and that he had a financial like difficult life with that, and we can relate.
Yeah.
So
You know a thing or two
songwriter,
about that.
Me as a singer especially. So the whole music industry.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
that
how
you
we
don't
kind of
receive that
came up with the
respect.
whole 0.003 kind of thing.
Oh, a chat over there.
But yeah, so that was kind of the financial and like aspect of it, our frustration with the business alone. But the whole feminism thing and how it's like super frustrating to be in a male-dominated field, and always having to prove yourself and just never being good enough and always being compared to other women in the field as well, whereas our male colleagues can be just good on their own, which always gave us some kind of either like an imposter syndrome of not feeling like we belong here, which is total crap, and also like getting the feeling that there's not enough place or not enough space for everybody.
There is a constantly
like a competition, and there can only be one, and that's just such bullshit. Women should always support women, especially in such businesses, and it's not only the music business. So we were kind of scared in the beginning that it was a bit like a niche subject, especially with words like IPI, ANR, and the 0.0003 thing. But people relate to it even though they're not in the music business, and it's been just great to see people care about the topic because it's something we care about like deeply, and it's just our personal personal experience in the song.
People just saw like the numbers and they were like, oh my god, you have like 1 million streams, but if you break it down to what you actually receive from that amount of streams, it's not that much, to be
like
honest.
80% of it even
so
goes
you
to the
can't live
label,
from that amount
and then the 20% gets split up into everybody like that participated in the song. So it's just
They're even
nothing
like, more.
from nothing, basically.
Yeah.
And you're not alone as a songwriter when you have the song. You have like 4 people or even more. Like there are like 10 or 12 people writing a song.
Sometimes they're
for
like the big
stars.
hits, or
Like in the 20% getting split up like in 12 or 20 people. That's like Yeah,
and obviously, as you said, it's something that you've put your heart and soul into, and then I can imagine it can be quite demoralising if then it is difficult to to make a career of that.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like
as a songwriter, I think it's harder to make a career or to receive money because I mean I'm a singer. Like I have my gigs, I can do some gigs somewhere to receive some money. But when you just do songwriting, like especially songwriting,
I feel like
you have to like work even harder to get that.
The only way I live with music right now is as a singer. Like as a songwriter, you just can't, if you don't write like the big hits, like one hit wonders, or like for Dua Lipa or whatever, then you're basically, it's very hard to live off of it, and that's just a fact. Like we know incredible songwriters that write for the biggest people out there, but they cannot pay rent, and it's just heartbreaking to see people work so hard for basically nothing. So
there was an interview with someone, like I think you posted it. Who
Yeah.
was that?
I think it was
Who said that? Like a huge
Ray, wasn't it?
Ray? It was Ray.
Yeah, she's also very much for talking about the inequality of the system behind the music business.
And Ray is huge right now. Like
and
you would think like, oh my god, she's receiving all that coins, like, but
and of course she is, but it's just not as much as people think it is, right?
And I mean, this message is going to go out to 200 million people in Liverpool. How do you feel about taking this to the big stage at Eurovision?
I think we can't imagine how many people are watching this actually.
Yeah, it's
there's a number in our head, but you can't imagine like
you just can't
60 or 70 million people like in a room. It doesn't work out.
And for us, our intention wasn't even to go to Eurovision with this song. So basically, we don't expect people that are going to hear it for the first time to be like, oh, this is a critique to the music business, because it's just when the first time you hear it, it's just a fun pop song, and we're so happy with that, because when people can vibe to it anyways and just do the po and the dance with us, then we're going to be happy and accomplished as well. So it's not like we're like, oh, we're not a gag song, we have like a meaning to it. No, it's fine. It's fine to be just a gag song. Like gag songs at Eurovision are our favorite thing. So basically just have fun with it.
And kind of take from it what you hear from it.
Exactly. Just do what you want with it, basically.
Analyze it or don't.
It's fine. Analyze it,
or
enjoy
dance.
it.
Enjoy it,
Just if we get people to dance and if we get people to feel something while listening to it and get that energy across, then that's all we want to do,
And speaking of dancing, do you have any plans yet about how you are going to stage this song?
Well, if you saw the music video, there is like a little dance. Maybe you can remember.
Hypothetically.
We are going to do it on stage as well, but just we are talking about maybe.
Okay. So you know what? If you put it like this, we cannot get people to dance to something that they've never seen before. So possibly, if you've seen the video of our song, then you know what to do when you hear us sing. That could be. Maybe.
Yeah, a little hint. Yeah. Amazing. And finally, it's been so great chatting with you. Do you have a message for your readers at Wiwibloggs?
Yes, actually, we freaking love Wiwibloggs.
We do.
That's we're big Eurovision fans anyways, like for so many years, and anytime anything about Eurovision gets posted, we always go to Wiwibloggs first.
Yeah, that is the first stop here.
So we freaking love you guys. Well, and all your reactions to our song. We just want to say thank you for all the coverage that you do and all the support,
for the love.
Yeah,
it's crazy. We feel so comfortable here.
Yeah, we're just very happy to be here and to finally talk to you guys.
I'm so glad, and I'm looking forward to seeing you on the rest of the trip. What have you got plans? Have we got Madrid? We got any other pre-parties lined up?
Yeah, with Amsterdam, London.
Okay.
We're gonna be there.
We're gonna be there.
And then Liverpool.
And then Liverpool.
It's
Yes.
not that long anymore.
Yeah,
I don't want this to end, actually.
I know.
don't
We're gonna
want
be
to.
like on a huge like Eurovision depression afterwards, but we're gonna be fine.
Can we make something like that? Is that possible?
Like next
Yeah.
year, we're just gonna go with a song called "Who the Hell is Shakespeare,"
Oh,
and then
yeah.
afterwards, "Who the Hell is Oliver Twist," and then we have our 5-year
Yeah, a
plan.
lot more.
You're not gonna get rid of us, guys.
We go through the genres as well. We've got a bit of horror, got a bit of classic.
Exactly,
Yeah.
Jane Eyre. Yeah, let's do women as well. So yeah,
We should think about that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Have you read Edgar Allan Poe, or is it?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
what for me it was
More like you.
yeah
I was like, okay, I know Edgar Allan Poe,
but also I studied English literature at
I
university.
did wonder. I was like, did you study it?
Yeah, I did, and he was definitely one of the bigger topics.
Yeah.
And I've always been like, the first story I've ever read of him was The Telltale Heart, and I freaking loved it, especially because of like the unreliable narrator.
Right.
So it's maybe also something that influenced
You're
me.
such a nerd. I love that.
Yes.
I love that.
But yeah, I didn't finish studying at university because I'm here now. But yeah, I love it.
But then you're spreading the message anyway. We're recommending Edgar Allan Poe, recommended Wild Dances by William. That could be next on the list.
Oh, we actually got a lot of messages from like parents that said their children are like really interested in literature now, and they bought them like Edgar Allan Poe books for like their birthdays and stuff. It's been insane, like
Amazing.
so cool. Yeah.
Amazing. We are bringing literature to the Eurovision stage. Honestly, it's been such a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
It's been really
Thank
cool.
you.
Thank you.